A man walks into a bar, silently scanning the place. His target, the wallet sticking out of the bartender's back pocket. He spots a glass of red wine on the counter, next to a smartphone. What happens next is a masterclass in misdirection. He casually strolls over to the bar with a newspaper in hand. Without drawing attention, he drapes the paper over the phone, then slips it into another man's pocket. Moments later, the big guy realizes his phone is missing. The thief plays dumb. Then, his partner calls the phone, and they follow the ringtone right to the unsuspecting man's pocket. A confrontation breaks out between the two groups, loud enough to catch the attention of a white-haired man nearby. Worried that the commotion will escalate, the white-haired man rushes out to break it up. At the same time, the thief gives a gentle nudge to the wine glass, sending the entire contents splashing onto a woman's leg. Her boyfriend immediately gets upset. As the white-haired man turns to apologize, the thief seizes the moment, lifting the wallet unnoticed and walking off with the man's ID. Using the address on the ID, the two men track down Zoe. Under Jack's intense questioning, Zoe finally spills the truth. She's not a terrorist. Her boyfriend tricked her into planting the bomb. He told her they were just targeting an empty building. But once Zoe was inside, she realized there were still cleaning staff working. Not wanting to harm innocent people, she planned to toss the bomb into the river. But when she looked down, someone had already stolen it. Soon after, news broke that 4 bystanders had been killed in an explosion. Racked with guilt, Zoe went into hiding. Just then, her boyfriend called, warning her that their boss was already downstairs. He urged her to run, or she'd be killed too. And so, she fled. After hearing her story, Jack sensed something much bigger was going on. He took Zoe and 2 others to her boyfriend's apartment, only to find him hanging from the ceiling. But the biggest shock was yet to come. The boyfriend was actually a French police officer. This wasn't just a terrorist attack. It was an internal war within the French government. Jack quickly reported everything to his superior, but his boss said this was above their pay grade and told him to hold off for now while he discussed things with the Director of National Security. When the director heard the briefing, his face went pale. He warned Jack's boss not to leak a word and promised to conduct a private investigation. But the moment the meeting ended, the real truth came out. The director was the mastermind behind everything. He immediately called the terrorist group's leader and told them to get ready for the next phase of the operation. Turns out there was never any real terrorist attack. This entire chain of events was orchestrated by the director himself. First, he staged a bombing to incite public fear. Then he framed foreign immigrants under the guise of a terrorist threat. After that, he arranged for fake videos of police brutality to be released, sparking public outrage. The media helped fan the flames, and soon protest movements erupted across the country. The last piece, circulating fear-inducing videos to push people onto the streets. And all of it had one ultimate goal, the French National Bank. Once public order collapsed, the government could legitimately deploy special police units into the bank, giving them full access to steal its fortune from the inside, under the cover of maintaining security.